Hello everyone, it's with Julie and welcome to the second part of this tutorial. And today I'll teach you guys how to make the ground, the big old ground which we stand on. Oh, the ground with full of mountains, and the airport which we will land, because without the ground we couldn't be landing at all, just be hovering in the air all the time. Now, enough talking. Long story short, we'll make the ground today. Now, there are two types of grounds in YS. We have the big old ground, which is like a giant field, let's say the desert, only the yellow color all over the place. And the second ground, we have the island ground. Most of you will be making islands, I guess. And if you're making a big old ground, I'll be starting with that because that is the easiest one. Now, the big old ground which we'll be making is not going to be really visible. Now I'll teach you how. So, to make your big old ground, you go to Edit and select ground color like that. Just click it and you can select your own ground color. I found this color to be good. I don't know, I'm just checking it right now. And click OK. You're like, wait, where's the ground? I don't see it. Where the hell is the ground? And now, to see the ground, I told you it's not really going to be visible because that's how Soji make it. So we're going to go to View and then draw ground and sky. And there you go, that's the big old ground. Now you can draw airports, you can make airports, you can do whatever you want. You're free to do anything you want. Wow, I just keep repeating, saying everything you want. Now, this is the ground, and this is the sky. We're just going to talk about sky later. Now, this is the big old ground, which will make the airports and everything. Now, this is really easy, and most of you will be making islands, I guess. So, let's just forget this ground color for a second. So, I'll make it white. Like that. And go to View, Draw Sky, Ground and Sky, and I'll make it Top View. Now, to make the old-fashioned island, to do the old-fashioned island, I'm just going to zoom out a bit because I don't want it so close. And to make the island, you go to Map, Insert Element, and then go down here. Let me just move the windows around so I can arrange them, I guess. Great. So we go to 2D drawing element, Polygon, like that. Now you will see this small, bright green color, and that is actually the tool in which we will be placing those small polygon heads, which will later then be connected. Now, first of all, we're gonna select the color. Okay, so we just select this color here. Doesn't matter what color you want. You can make it pink if you want to, or red. Now, so grab the head. Yeah, you can just click wherever you want to get the head. And so we grab it and move it around. Now, to place a polygon, the polygon has two regions. I mean, not regions. They are the heads, let's say. So two heads make one polygon like that. And that is actually a vector, I guess. It's not actually a polygon. The polygon is the finished product of all the vectors. So yeah, the polygon, it's the finished product of all the vectors. So you're gonna place the vectors like in a, I don't know, island shaped, I guess. And to place these vectors, you click on Enter. Hit Enter. You can do that with the middle, the button which you scroll wheel. So just like that. And don't close it, okay? Just don't close it. Now, when you hit space, you see a map is now selected. Would you like to create a new one? And that is the a map is the thing, is the border. It will create a border, a special border just for this object, for this polygon. So yes, and we have the famous island shaped. This is a polygon, not these things that we're talking about. Those heads. These is a big polygon. As you can see, this is the border of the polygon, and this thing here are the vector axis, in which we can look like that. So whenever you want to move it, just click it and drag it around. And go back to top view, which is the F2 button for a shortcut. Handy dandy, quickly. Now that we made our island, you want the water to be blue. So we do the same thing, but this time the ground color, it's not going to be a ground anymore, it's going to be like waterish. So get this color here, or here, doesn't matter, let's too bright. will hurt the eye. So we just get this small dark blue. Hit OK, and if we go to view how it actually works out, you'll see that it's like a small island, sweet small island shaped like a, I don't know, heart, like the real heart, not the old RT heart. It's like, it looks like an ass more like the top. Anyways, let's forget that. Now we have the ground which we stand on. If you want to make it more aesthetic and look beautifuler, what you can do is you can go down to two drawing elements. So map, insert element, move this around. I hate this job really much. And you gotta go to gradation quad strip. You're gonna select two colors. The second color will be your ground color, and the the ground color as second color. Though I hate this thing. Anyways, what that will do is that the first color will be your color of your island, on which whatever you selected down here at the beginning, and the second color will be the color of the ground, which is going to be the sun. I mean, wow, sun, sea, not sun. Anyways, you start with this gradation quad strip, and just make a small part of it. So you gotta work your way around the whole island. I don't want to do it now. I'm just tutorial, getting to it quick now. You gotta place 4 vectors like that. Okay. Shape of an N or something. That's a backwards N. I'm gonna finish this small part here, make it like more ends and all. Like that. And when I hit space, I get this weird thing. And I did it wrong. Why did I do it wrong? Because I didn't select the color of the sea, I guess. You know, I always ruined it at this part. So I'm really sorry about that. And yeah, I fixed it. So second color, it's the ground color. Okay. Second color, I select this as a ground color. And the first color will be this color here. So first color, starting point, whenever you start your gradation quad strip. So okay, here's gonna be the first color. Boom, second color as the ground. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we just fixed it. Now, if I started here and do it like that, so whenever you start it, it will be the first color. So as you can see, it started right here. Okay, whenever you start it, it will be the first color that you have selected up here. I'm gonna select a other color so I can prove it to you, like that. It's red. Okay, now we have the small strip here. We just make like a small, it looks like 3D now. It does a bit. Now the second thing that will make it look as a real island is going to be an elevation grid. And be like, what is this elevation grid? What the fuck is an elevation grid? Elevators? No, an elevation grid is a thing in which you're able to make mountains, and with that tool you can make houses, like low leg houses. So do the first thing you want to do, you have too many windows here. You're gonna go to edit, clear interface, and your workspace will be a lot more clear. Now, to make an elevation grid, not quad strip because of that thing, it just makes my mind up. Anyways, so you go to edit, insert, elevation grid. Now, you can place your elevation grid wherever you want. It's up to you. It doesn't matter. Your fictional map, your imaginary map, place it wherever you want. Make some mountains. Now, you're gonna make a square with this thing, like that. Move it with your mouse. Place the vectors with your enter. And now we made a small, I don't know, is it 10 by 10? Yeah, we made it a 10 by 10 grid. Wrong control pad here. I hate moving these things around. You'll hate them too. Now, anyways, when we made it like that, we can select a color, I guess, whatever color you want. So I just selected this color because it looks cool, and we'll hit enter. And now you'll see a bunch of triangles. A bunch of triangles and lines going through it. Now, this is your quadration quad strip. To move this small triangles and lift them up so you can make the mountain. First, you go to Edit and Clear Interface. Now, when you see these intersections and triangles and whatever you want to, you click them, and a small blue square will appear. Now you don't want to make a mountain with one head, so what I'll do is select like 2 or 3 of them, like that, and that here, and I do that by holding the control button. That's good. Now, I selected the nose. How to move them up? Easy peasy. You go to elevation grid up here, and move selected nose. A small greeny thing will appear, and it looks like a penis, I guess. Yeah, it does a little bit. So what you do is that you grab that thing here. You must go into 3D space, of course. You cannot do that in 2D space. I mean, you can't do it in top view. You only gotta do it, I mean, in 3D, like that. So you have to grab it and move it up, and that will make some beautiful cones. And you'll be like, oh my god, that doesn't look cool at all. It's like so fucking bad. How can I fix that? Okay, it is easy peasy again. You do that by going to elevation grid, Laplacian movie. I don't know. I never knew how to spell it. It doesn't matter. Just click it, and we got a beautiful mountain with some really sharp edges, I guess. And now, to deselect it, edit, select. Yeah, select. Unselect item. We have a small, beautiful mountain like that. Now that was our ground, my friends. So yeah, that's it. That's the second tutorial on the ground, to make an island on the ground. So to make it more beautiful, just finish it coolly. Ta-da! An island without an airport. We don't know how to fly there, but it doesn't matter. That's how it works out. You first make the ground, the map, and then you do the runway. So if you want to make the runway and learn how to make the airport, click on the button here. Again, it doesn't matter what it is. Just click it. Okay. So bye bye. Lots of love.